Shannon Beer hits rock bottom after facelift loan lawsuit. Things have been pretty rocky for Shannon Beer from Real Housewives of Orange County lately. In fact, according to her, she recently just hit rock bottom. Her ex-boyfriend John Jansen is suing her for money he'd allegedly loaned her when she wanted to get a facelift. Their breakup obviously wasn't amicable, and now Shannon feels worse than ever about this entire ordeal. Here's what she's openly said about the drama. Shannon has been speaking candidly about issues she's facing with Jan in episodes of Real Housewives of Orange County. Along with the relationship crumbling, he's now coming after the money he claims he loaned her for a costly cosmetic procedure in the episode. Shannon spoke to her daughter Adeline about it, saying this John threatening lawsuit thing has spiraled. I offered to pay him all the money he wanted, but he wouldn't sign a settlement agreement where he wouldn't say bad things about me. Adeline responded by saying that's weird and gross. While speaking directly to the cameras, Shannon revealed that she believed John had plans to blackmail her. She said, I feel as though I've hit rock bottom, and it seems like John wants to get me down there further. And I don't think I can get any lower. Why did Jan and Shannon break up in the first place? Jan spoke about the failed relationship on an episode of the Reality with the King podcast back in July. He said, I want to say that my relationship with Shannon was real. She has a wonderful side to her. But I think people out there just assume John was the problem in the relationship. And I would just challenge people to think about what it might be like to be with Shannon. The first time Shannon and Jan broke up was at the end of 2022. They reconciled, but then split again in September 2023. He has since moved on with a woman named Alexis Bellino. According to People, Shannon is unbothered by the breakup and more so concerned about the fact that she's being sued. She told the outlet, I do not miss the relationship at all, and as I'm able to look back and see so many parts of it, I'm grateful that it did end. Social media users have been weighing in with their thoughts on the entire lawsuit. One Reddit thread is full of opinions. What are your thoughts on Shannon's latest admission that she feels like she's hit rock bottom? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Shannon Beador hits rock bottom after facelift loan lawsuit. A sobering fall from grace. Introduction. Shannon Beer, a central figure of the Real Housewives of Orange County Rock, has always worn her heart on her sleeve. Over the years, she has shared her most intimate and painful experiences, from her crumbling marriage to David Beer to her struggles with weight loss, health, and the emotional toll of reality television. However, nothing seems to have shaken her quite like her recent legal troubles regarding a facelift loan, which have cast a glaring light on her finances and left fans and critics wondering if this marks the lowest point in her life thus far, with her public persona of wealth and lavish living. The news of a loan lawsuit over cosmetic surgery expenses has left many questioning whether Shannon's facade of stability and prosperity has crumbled for a woman who has built her identity around self-improvement, both physical and emotional. This lawsuit may be her ultimate rock bottom. The facelift loan lawsuit. What happened? Shannon Beer's facelift loan lawsuit centers around her alleged failure to repay a substantial sum for a cosmetic procedure she underwent in 2022, according to court documents. Shannon took out a loan to finance the procedure, but failed to keep up with the payments. The loan provider, reportedly a specialized medical financing company, claims that Shannon owes tens of thousands of dollars, despite the public persona of financial security that Shannon has maintained. It now appears that she may have been struggling to manage her debt for quite some time. The lawsuit has taken fans by surprise, as Shannon often talks about her devotion to health, fitness, and anti-aging techniques. On Our Hawk, she openly discussed her use of various cosmetic enhancements, from Botox to non-invasive skin tightening procedures. However, this facelift, which was more significant and expensive, marks a turning point in her quest for youth. While Shannon has admitted to feeling pressured to look younger, particularly after her divorce, the financial fallout from this surgery is something no one expected. A long line of setbacks. This lawsuit comes on the heels of a series of challenging moments for Shannon. Her marriage to David Beer, which spanned nearly 2 decades, famously crumbled on AR Shy amid allegations of infidelity. 2019 left Shannon with a significant financial settlement, but also deep emotional scars. Shannon has openly discussed the challenges of 50s, particularly in the unforgiving world of Orange County, where appearances often seem to be everything. Shannon's journey to rebuild her life post-divorce has been well documented on the show. She has thrown herself into her career, launching a successful frozen meal line called Real for Real Cuisine. Additionally, she has become a vocal advocate for women going through divorce, offering support and advice to those struggling with the emotional and financial toll of such life changes. Despite these efforts to create a new chapter for herself, Shannon has continuously found herself at the center of controversy and personal turmoil. The facelift lawsuit is just the latest in a string of legal and financial woes that have plagued her in recent years. Fans who have followed her journey from the beginning can't help but wonder if this marks the beginning of the end for Shannon's reality TV career, or perhaps the start of a much-needed personal transformation. The pressure of public life, living in the public eye, is no easy feat, and Shannon Beador is well aware of the toll that fame can take on one's mental and emotional well-being. Being part of the Real Housewives franchise means constant scrutiny, not only from the public, but also from her fellow castmates. Over the years, Shannon has endured countless on-camera feuds, most notably with fellow R-hit stars like Vicky Gunson and Kelly Dodd, in an environment where every personal failure is magnified and discussed. Shannon's lawsuit has already become fodder for gossip. Her co-stars have already weighed in on her current predicament, with some expressing concern for her well-being, while others view it as another example of her inability to manage her life. Shannon's vulnerability, which endeared her to fans in the beginning, has now become a double-edged sword. On one hand, viewers can relate to her struggles. On the other, her constant drama has left some fatigue and questioning her ability to learn from her mistakes. The pressures of maintaining a youthful appearance, especially in a city like Orange County, where cosmetic procedures are as common as coffee dates, are immense. Shannon, who has been transparent about her struggles with self-esteem, has previously expressed her desire to fit in with the other women on the show. Unfortunately, this need for validation may have led her down a dangerous financial path, facing rock bottom. Shannon Beador has admitted to hitting rock bottom multiple times throughout her journey on our Hawk. From the breakdown of her marriage to her battles with anxiety and depression, Shannon has always been vocal about her struggles, yet this latest setback, the facelift lawsuit, feels different. It speaks not only to her financial troubles, but also to a deeper sense of insecurity and fear of aging. For many fans, watching Shannon's downfall is painful, not because it is unexpected, but because it is so relatable in an age where society places immense value on youth and beauty, especially for women. Shannon's story is emblematic of the pressures many feel as they age. The lawsuit is not just about money, it's about Shannon's desperate attempt to hold on to a version of herself that she feels is slipping away. Her vulnerability throughout the process has sparked mixed reactions. Some fans sympathize with her, understanding the pressures of reality TV and public scrutiny, while others criticize her for what they perceive as poor financial management and vanity. However, no matter which side of the fence viewers fall on, it is clear that Shannon is in crisis, and how she handles this situation could determine the next phase of her life, both on and off the show. What's next for Shannon Beador? The lawsuit looms over her. Shannon faces some difficult choices. She must decide whether to fight the lawsuit or attempt to settle out of court. Both options come with significant financial and emotional consequences. Beyond the legal battle, Shannon will also need to confront the personal issues that have led her to this point. It's possible that Shannon will use this moment As a catalyst for change in past seasons of rock, she has shown resilience in the face of adversity, coming back from her divorce and launching her business. Perhaps this lawsuit will serve as a wake-up call, prompting her to reevaluate her priorities and make the changes necessary to ensure her financial stability and emotional well-being. On the other hand, there is also the possibility that Shannon's rock bottom moment will continue to spiral if she cannot get a handle on her legal and financial troubles. She risks further alienating herself from her co-stars, her fans, and even her own sense of self-worth. Conclusion: Shannon Beador facelift loan lawsuit is more than just a legal matter. It's a symbol of the pressures of fame, aging, and the constant pursuit of perfection that defines